Now that we've taught light bulbs how to count and how to think, let's teach them how to add and make calculators! Alright, so I'm going to just do a quick little flyby over an adder. An adder is a connection of logic gates that add stuff. So right now, this is our input. It's where we put in our our numbers that we're going to add. And right now, the gold line is showing 0. The white line is showing 1. So we have 0 plus 1. So, sorry, I made this a subtractor. I'll fix it in a second. That's how easy it is to make it a subtractor. A couple of modifications. Alright, so now it's showing 0 plus 1. And as you can see, the input is in a OR position. One is on, not the other. Remember this guy? This is our XOR gate, right? Our XOR gate picks up the signal and sends it to this XOR gate. Even though this only has one input system, the second XOR gate is here so we can carry numbers to the next place value system, just like you do when you do like 6 plus 5 is 11. You move the 1 over. So this is in an OR position, and the signal gets sent back to the answer. Now, what's this little bridge over here? You see that there's a redstone torch here and there? Check this out. If I put this in an AND position, bing! You see that? It turns on. That is an AND gate, and that handles the 1 plus 1. And in binary, 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. So it's in an AND position. The signal gets picked up and carried into where it is going to be a second XOR gate that will lead to the next place value. Now, what's awesome about Minecraft is that we have this awesome block here called structure block. Yay, structure block, everybody cheer. No, I mean it, cheer, get up and clap. Bigger. Alright, that's good. Okay, so structure blocks allow us to copy an image or copy a structure and paste it. So we will paste a whole bunch of them and get them built really, really fast. I have one student who can do this in 10 minutes. It's really cool. So let's get going. So let's start off by building the input. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure you got some elbow room, get some space, find some AstroTurf, and make your two color lines. I'm going to choose black, yellow, and white in honor of the greatest Japanese baseball team of all time, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. Izoyuke watana no watataka ka gunde un. Izoyuke warena no watataka ka gunde un. Warena no SoftBank Hawks. Sore! Alright, so this is our input. You see we have our gold line where we're going to put in one number, and our white line where we're going to put in our second number. 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 0. Don't forget to put that little step here, otherwise the redstone won't work. It won't connect. That's one of the common building mistakes, but it's an easy thing to fix. Ding. Alright, now go build your inputs and come back. Now that our input is built, we are going to build our first set of XOR gates. We're going to connect it into the inputs, put feet on our X's. Alright, have an XOR gate. Put redstone torches on his toes and on the back of his heels, and then splash redstone on the 3 spots, and we're going to make the output go back 3 spaces. Not that important, but 3 spaces is a good number for it. Alright, cool. This is where we're at now. Next, one of the most important things when building an XOR gate is when you build the second one, the output of the first one plugs into the left side input of the second one. Weather clear. I wonder if Minecraft is located in Seattle. Well, I guess Microsoft got it. It's always raining. By the way, to all the good people at Microsoft, thank you very much. The new Vacation Edition is awesome. And now we're going to put in our final output. This is where our answer is going to be in the ones column. I like to make it pretty. You know what? I'm going to take it 4 back, so later on, if I want to turn it into a subtractor, it'll be easier. But not in the end of the world if your students don't take it at least 4 back. All right, now we're going to build and now our calculator can handle 1 plus 0 is 1, ding. 0 plus 1 is 1, ding, but it can't handle 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2, not 0, you silly light bulb. It's 2. Let's put in your AND gates. So to put in the AND gates, just put it right there on the side of that XOR gate. And look, our switches are in an AND position, and our light bulb is on. And I turned it off, and our redstone torch, not our light bulb, our redstone torch is off. So that is how we do our AND gate. And now we need to build the bridge to the other adder, to the 2's place. To do that, you put a hat on your AND gate. So everybody got a hat on their AND gate? Then coming off here, you're going to put 3. Or just as many spaces as the wire, match it to that. Then on this side, you're going to bring it out, not there, 1. And then bring a stairway down and wire it up and connect it right here. This is perhaps the most important splash of redstone in the entire adder, because this is where it's going to connect to the next XOR gate, which is going to feed into right here. But we're going to do that with a structure block coming up next. Common mistakes is that sometimes we put redstone up here, and that makes it not work. So it makes it work differently. See, what would that make it do wrong? Nothing so far. But I know that's messed it up. But that's a common mistake. Enjoy. Once you're finished, pause the video and come back and see how to use the structure block. So now we're going to get into the structure block, the most wonderful block ever. First thing we got to do is we need to extend the input. We need to make the line a little bit longer so it matches up with the widest point. Remember that really important one here? So it lines up with the widest point. You see, I'm going to come in, I'm going to hit it. The widest point there, and the widest point on this side, so it needs to be at the widest points. So it connects, and if it doesn't happen, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You'll just fill it in by hand later on. And now we're going to do the structure block. The next thing we need to do is we need to measure, starting at the switches, how long this thing is. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It is 20 long. and it is 2, 4, 6 wide. Now you're going to pick a corner here, lined up with the widest points here, and oops, this would be the right spot. Right there. Because this is kind of like at the corner. And you're going to put in your structure block. Right click it to open it. We're going to go down here and we're going to change it to save mode. We're going to name it adder. And if you have a lot of people in the name in your world, you know, put your name at the end. And when hit save, oops. And then down here where it says structure size, I'm going to put in, I had it 20 long. I'm going to have it 10 tall because I know it'll be tall enough, and it was 6 wide. Now, this is more just the test to see where it's going to go. So let's see what happens. Cool. As you see, it's facing the wrong position. It's facing the wrong way. And that's why they let you do this test first. Because right now, it's just going to copy. If I was to do it as is, it would copy these and just a whole big bunch of air. So let's see if I can change it by putting a -20 and send it the other way. All right, so no, it doesn't like that. It wants me to change the position. So as it went back out, it wants me to do it over here, lining up with the widest side on here, and right about there will be fine. Go to save mode, adder, Jim. I'm glad it showed me you guys the wrong position, because that's going to happen more times than not. And the first one you do is just the test. So it was 20, 10, and 6. We're going to hit done. And let's see, does it copy everything? All right, so you need to watch to make sure that this line here, our last bit of redstone, that really important place, kind of touches that line, which it does. See, it touches that line. And it's nice that our levers got... All right, awesome, we're ready to go. Cool, so now you're just going to go to the congruent or corresponding corner where you want the next one to be. You're going to hit go to load mode. You're going to write adder. You're going to write the name, adder Jim. I'm going to hit load. Structure loaded from adder Jim. Now how come it's not showing it? Load.